Hello, and welcome to another Pages and Pals live show. This is the summer edition. In case you are new to our live shows, this is basically a read-in, just kind of hang out and read together. It's not necessarily a book club where we're all reading the same book. We are just reading whatever book we are currently reading, and we're just, I said, hanging out and reading. This is open to everyone, so if you are ever interested in joining us for a live show, you're more than welcome to DM us and let us know that you would like to hang out on the actual live stream. Or again, you're more than welcome to hang out with us in the comments. We read every comment, we respond to every comment. So we are glad that you are here. We're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves and let everybody know what we're reading. I'm currently going through a reading slump. I've been going through a reading slump since August. It's very, very bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading. I've read this book twice on I think 2 or 3 other live shows, and it is The Unbound book by Neil Shusterman. Is just a set of short stories set in the Unwind world, and which is one of my favorite series. So I'm really excited to continue on with the rest of the short stories. So Kathy, since you're right next to me, you can go next.
Sure. Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm reading The Kingsmen, which is the 3rd book in the All for the Game series. I read the other 2 books earlier this week, so I need to finish this one so I can talk about all of them tomorrow in my weekly wrap-up, just because I thought it would be funny to talk about an entire series in my wrap-up. It's about this group of players. Well, it's about this one guy and then like his teammates eventually, who play this game called Exy, which is like lacrosse, but played on a much bigger field and way more violent. And then the series itself is super violent and super full of trigger warnings and just absolutely brutal in interpersonal things and all of that type of thing. But I'm like 27% of the way, or I'm 73% of the way through, so I have just about a quarter left, and then I will have read the entire series this week, so I'm excited to do that.
So you're enjoying the book despite all the the trigger warnings and the violence and everything?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it is the type of series where if you have any trigger warnings, you need to look up a trigger warnings list for this series because chances are it'll be on there. But I don't have any that I know of. So
how many books in the series? So you're on that's the last one?
Yeah, there's 3 and I'm on the last one.
All right, Donna, since you're next to Kathy, you can go next.
Hi, so I'm reading Lilac Girls, which is a historical fiction. It follows 3 different women. One's a German doctor who ends up in a concentration camp working there. One is a Polish teenager who ends up doing some underground resistance movement. And then the last one is actually a New York like upperclassman person who's trying to figure out what she wants to do, but at the same time, she also ends up in an affair with a Broadway guy. So, pretty interesting. And this is happening during the World War II Holocaust, or during that time period. Mm-hmm. So, I'm in the middle of it, so I'm hoping I'll finish it before the end of the month, since I'm actually finally finished with school, so I can finally really read instead of being like flustered with like homeworks and exams.
Are you done with school, period, or just a semester?
Just a semester.
Oh,
it was my first semester back in school.
Oh, okay.
Like I took I've been in and out of school basically. Like take a few semesters and then I'm like, okay, I can't do it. And then my husband was like, you should go back to school, get yourself a degree, go into nursing. So he was pushing me along, so I kind of motivate myself to go back into school. But otherwise, I was like, I don't know if I could do this anymore.
Okay, Chloe, can you go next?
All right, hi guys. My name is Chloe. I run the BookTube channel BrunetteBibliophile. Tonight, I'm going to be starting Hauntings and Humbug by Melanie Karsak because it's only 92 pages, so I figured I could knock it out in a couple of hours tonight. This is a steampunk retelling of A Christmas Carol, and it's set in like a whole universe of steampunk fairy tale retellings that she has, and I just read the other ones a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully I will enjoy this one. It is super short, and I'm really excited to give it a try.
All right. And very Christmassy since it's
That
Italian.
sounds like a really good thing to read during this time.
Yeah. Okay, Desiree, you can go. You're muted.
Hello, I'm Desirai from LibriLabra, and I'm going to be reading In the Holidays by Christina Lauren, which was gifted to me by Chloe from BrunetteBibliophile for Christmas. So I'm going to start that today. And I'm not even sure what it's like totally about. I know like it's supposed to be like some groundhog thing where there's a time loop. I don't know, but I guess
I
we'll see.
also have a copy of that book.
I should say that my copy came from Kat for Christmas.
You guys are into the holiday fiesta, I guess. I don't know. But okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who are joining us for the first time on our live shows, do you guys want to do 20-minute sprint or 25 minutes?
Either or is fine.
What do you guys think? Want to do 25 minutes then?
Sure, we can do 25
Yeah,
minutes.
that's fine.
Okay, so we usually, anyways, for those of you who are joining us, we do 2 reading sprints, and we'll go ahead and do the first one. We'll do 25 minutes. And so again, just grab whatever book you're reading currently, and let's go ahead and get started.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. So has been 25 minutes, and I feel like that went by really, really fast. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of a break and just talk about the books that we're reading. I'm in a story that, if you guys are familiar with the Unwind series, it's basically about human harvesting human organs, and it's from it. This is a YA novel, and basically in this world where there was a war on abortion, and the war was ended because of the unwinding process that this medical process that came to be. And basically kids between the age of 13 and 18, if the guardian or parent decides they don't want them anymore, you can have them harvested for their organs. And I'm reading about a story of this guy who decides he hates the unwinding process and he wants to poison the organ supply. And so there's kind of like this moral about, yes, you're poisoning the organ supply. A lot of people are going to die, but his ultimate goal is to stop the unwinding process. It's kind of like sacrificing a few to save the many. So obviously there's people on both sides of the fence, whether they agree with that method or not. It's very interesting. I really like the story so far, but it's also like something that I don't know where I stand. So it's a lot to think about. But Kathy, how's your book going?
Good. I'm in kind of the mellow downtime before we have like the big finale. And because it's a sports book, obviously, it's kind of the downtime before they have like that last game of the season where they're up against their rivals and whether or not they're going to win it and what's going to happen. And there's so many little like intersecting things between all of these characters, because like some of them have pasts with each other, some of them get together during the course of the book, some of them don't realize that they are actually related to each other and it comes up, and like there's all these revelations between characters, and then like little things start clicking together here, there, and everywhere. So it's going to be fun to see how it all ends out, because I feel like I've known these characters for a very long time, but I only started reading about them on Sunday or Monday, so we'll find out.
So wait, have you started the series on Monday or Sunday? You started this book on Sunday or Monday?
I started the series on, I think it was. Yeah.
I wish I was reading that fast.
Well, I've read like 220 books this year, so.
Wow, nice. All right, Donna, go ahead. Tell us about how you're feeling about your book.
I'm like between the three ladies, I can't decide which one I like more. But they all have their own story going on. Right now, the chapter I was reading was just on the Polish teenager girl. She ended up what happened was she was doing an underground she was delivering a package, and then when she came back to where she was supposed to be was like a ticket booth. She was supposed to be collecting money at a ticket booth thing, and then she got arrested and then sent to concentration camp. So right now she's in concentration camp, and then her mother, when they were trying to when they brought her to the concentration camp, her mother was trying to like, oh, please don't take her, please don't take her. And then her mother was taken as well. And then now there are so many other people that she knows in the concentration camp, and they're all undergoing different things. Some of them get better privileges just because they're more talented in certain ways. And then right now there's a bunch of girls being experimented on by they somehow are injecting some kind of medications into their body, and they're all observing how they're reacting to it. But the person injecting it is another main character in the story. So, but she at first seems like a good like a not such a bad person, in the sense that she's German and they're going against the Polish and the Jews. So I'm like, so are you gonna be, is the third character, this doctor, a good person, or she's actually a bad person?
Right.
I can't tell between it, because previously it seems like she's a doctor, at the same time that she have a consciousness that she's not going to try to harm these people, but at the same time right now she's experimenting on them all, and these girls are all in their like younger teens. So I'm like, can't decide if I like her or I don't. So
Okay.
that's where I am right now.
Okay, Chloe, how's your book going?
So I read 25 pages, and it's going really fast, but I'm understanding that the main character is a female, so instead of being Ebenezer, it's Ebony. And I think she, like, I don't know if she's like an inventor, but she does build things. And there, like, in this world, there's a lot of like automatons and clockwork things. So I think she was building an automaton like at the beginning. But so far it's pretty good. I mean, I figured it would move fast since it is only 92 pages. But I think she is about to be visited by the ghosts.
So wait, you said that the book is 92 pages and you've already read 25? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Desiree, how's your book going?
So I'm only on page 18. Chloe, you might have to go back and watch this so that you can see my face reactions while I was reading the first 2 chapters.
That's why
With so much drama.
That's why I told you you had to start it like right after you opened it.
There was just so much drama. Like, I didn't want to put it down. There's a lot going on. Like, it just throws you into like this chick, I guess she was drinking and she ends up hooking up with her crush's brother. Yeah, so she's just dealing with the aftermath of the next morning. Like, what do I say to him? Do I tell the other brother? Like, she's like so confused. And then the dude that she hooked up with is just totally acting like nothing happened and being a jerk. And she's so stressed out because she doesn't know what to do.
Does she need to tell the other brother, the crush?
Well,
I mean,
I don't. Does she? I don't know.
I mean, if she doesn't, he's gonna find out, and then it's gonna be awkward.
You gotta read it.
Wait, does the crush know that she's crushing on him?
I don't think so. I don't know if
that's
that was
going to be a very awkward conversation,
like,
but it's like, oh, I like you. By the way.
By the way,
okay,
yeah.
It seems like I had to put that book in my list to read this month because I got that from a box also.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be able to read it this month.
I need to finish, the Beast and the Briars book for tomorrow's book club, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to switch over after.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go into our second sprint. For those of you just joining us, this is a read-in type of live show. We just basically hang out and read our books together. We are going to go ahead and go into our next sprint, and we'll do a 20-minute sprint this time. So again, if you're just joining us, just grab your book and we're going to get started. Okay. All right. So it's been 20 minutes. I finished a story that I was reading, the short stories, and ended up being 30 pages. So I think reading 30 pages between 25 minutes and 20 minutes was pretty good. I enjoyed the story. It didn't quite end how I was expecting, but yeah, it was pretty good. How's your book going, Kathy?
It's still going good. It's still in kind of a down period before they they're basically on a little bit of a vacation before they go home and really buckle down and do the thing, which is good because they need some downtime. They've been through some things. So yeah, I'm still got about 20% left that I will read tonight so I can talk about all of the books tomorrow in a wrap up.
How's your book going, Donna? Did you get a lot reading done in the last 20 minutes?
Just one chapter. So in total, for this whole hour, I read 24 pages. It's like not even what Chloe read in the 25 minutes. But okay.
We're all going to compare ourselves to Chloe.
Yeah. So in this chapter, I was able to read from the doctor's point of view as to why she was doing things. So she was actually experimenting on these girls by putting in like rusted needles, rusted steel, any kind of thing to see what could possibly go wrong or go good with it, as in the name of science, basically to check how they could use this to their advantage when they are gonna be saving their German soldiers. And I'm like, all these innocent people are being experimented on you by you because for that sole reason. And the person that's helping her at first was supposed to be one of the prisoners that was in the camp already, but because she was getting too close with with that nurse that is supposed to be a prisoner, she got sent away. Probably gonna be like gonna die or something, but don't know if that's gonna be really the case. So
Right.
and the next chapter is going to be about the New Yorker girl. So I didn't even get to that. So I hope the other character has a better going. But at that point, she's waiting to find out what happened to the guy that she had an affair with, but had to leave because he had to go back to his wife in another city. So
Right.
I'm hoping apparently the guy that he has an affair with is also losing contact, so he may have like died or anything could have happened because of the lack of communication during that wartime. There's like you can't even call someone, so
Right.
they don't know what's going on with him. So I'm excited to find out what happened, but I still have like half the book
Right.
to read. So yeah, that's my.
Okay, Chloe, how many pages did you read in the last 20 minutes? Let's start there.
You finished it. I bet you finished.
No, I read another 25 pages, so I'm on page 53. And she's like just now meeting the second ghost, so the ghost of Christmas Present.
Are you liking like this retelling of Christmas Carol?
Yeah, I definitely like it better than some of the others. I think my favorite one so far was the Beauty and the Beast retelling, though.
Right.
But this one is probably gonna be like second.
Okay.
But I only have like 40 pages left, so I'll probably just finish it after this.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Desert?
So I'm on chapter 6, which is like page 45. And I don't remember what chapter it was. I think like chapter 3, the end of chapter 3 or something, the loop reset. So she's just kind of like being like, what the hell happened? What about all these things? And then she realizes that because it started with her family going to a vacation cabin. And apparently her family does this regularly with another family. And so she like woke up on the plane and she was just very, very confused. So she's like identifying things that are similar, but also identifying things that are different and just kind of trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Cool. Yeah, but you read 45 pages. Pretty good.
I'm such a slow reader compared to y'all.
Right? Okay.
I'm the slowest of the bunch.
All right. So thank you everyone for joining us for another Pages and Pal live show. Thank you to Donna and Kathy for joining us again. Invitation is always, extended to the next one. If you guys want to join us for the next one, you're more than welcome. Our live shows for everybody who's watching is always in the middle of the month. It is on Saturdays, and it's usually around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 2 p.m. PST. So that could change, but again, it's usually normally on the middle of the month. So next live show could be the 9th, the 16th, or the 23rd. It will depend on everybody's schedules here. But of course, we will announce on Twitter. I'll try to announce it. I've been very bad at announcing things because of my reading slump, and I've also been going through a filming slump, so I haven't been on top of anything. But I'll try to be. My goal next year is to be more organized. So I will try to be more on top of announcing things so that more people can join, and you guys will be better notified of when this live is happening. Again, if you want to join us for a live stream, you're more than welcome to message us and let us know. And of course, we will love to have you. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. We will see you on our next live show. And everybody's channels and links are down below if you guys want to check it out. All right, bye.
Bye.